If you have listened to motivational speakers long enough, you'd have heard them say, you can be anything you want at any time. Nobody is too old to achieve success. Some use the story of Colonel Sanders, who became a millionaire at age 65, to tell us that you can become anything at any time. And I get it. People need to believe in themselves and never give up, even if they are old. But let's face it, nobody will enroll you to join a soccer team at age 40, and running a marathon at age 60 for someone who has never ran a race all his life is a big dream indeed. While I believe that no matter how old people are, they can still impress the world, I also believe that some things in life are just essential to be done when you're young. In today's video, I want to share with you the 3 liabilities you should avoid in your 20s. These liabilities don't necessarily have to be monetary, but if you fall a victim of them, you might end up being poor. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss other exciting videos like this. 1. Wasting your time on trivial things. As a young guy, wherever I went, I was always with a book. So if anybody wanted to waste my time or I find myself in a queue or a boring meeting, I'd simply look for a way to read. Nothing has changed till today. I hate meetings because it's all about talking for 2 hours what we can send mails to everyone about. There are 2 or 3 books in my car that I could always read, should I find myself in a place where my time is being wasted. Aside from this, I monitor everything I do on the internet to be sure I'm investing my time diligently. Let's face it, most people who are poor because they don't cherish time or invest it on the right things. Your time can be your greatest asset or your liability. According to Nielsen Total Audience Report, an average American spends 11 whooping hours consuming different forms of media every day. That's like a whole day, you know? So what kind of media are people consuming? We can know that by checking the most popular websites in the world. The pornography websites, social media, the news, and entertainment blogs. If I were to go back to my 20s, I would be determined not to waste a single minute of my life from age 19 to age 30. This is because in your 20s you have the world on your palm. You can dream dreams and pursue them. You have everything you need, the health, the zeal, and a little naivety. Wasting your time on gossip, useless arguments, excessive social media or TV, movies and entertainment is by far the biggest liability of your life. 2. Expecting too much from others. I have a friend who is now 37 years old. When he was 35, I had a conversation with him, which ended in me asking how many books he had ever read about money. I asked that question because he always complains about the government of our country and how the government is responsible for everything that's wrong with his finances. I was disappointed when my friend confessed to me that he had never read any book about money. So, a 35-year-old man is broke and he thinks someone else is responsible for it, even when he has never read a single book about financial literacy. I don't know, maybe this is a global problem, but almost everyone I know usually blames others for their problems. Expecting too much from other people is a waste of your time and life, and it's liability. I am yet to see anyone who became rich or successful because other people helped them. Don't get me wrong, we all need someone to believe in us and even be our angel. But external help can only make you wealthy or successful after you've determined and put in efforts to be successful, whether they come or not. For example, the government of my country came up with some policies a few years ago, which ended up helping my business to make more money. But we were not waiting or expecting that. So if it didn't come, I would still be out there trying to figure out how to make money anyways. Now that you're young, you'll do yourself a great favor by expecting so much from yourself and little from others, including the government. Yes, you have to learn how to partner and collaborate with other people on how to raise capital and get people to support your dreams. But if you depend solely on any external help to make you succeed, you are merely wasting your emotions. 3. Working too hard for degrees and money. Here are 2 great temptations for every young person: degree and money. Everyone tells you that your university degree is the most important investment of your life. They also said to you that making a lot of money in a job is very important. The problem with a degree is that if you go to school to get it and you get nothing else out of school, you've got nothing. Instead, if you are in school, focus on building relationships. Try leadership if your school permits, and get involved in many things that can make you understand human beings better. If your job doesn't give you anything except money, you're probably in a wrong job. While working solely for money as a 50-year-old man could be the only option you have, in your 20s you should really work to learn and grow. Example of this is if you have an opportunity to work with two companies. One is a multi-billion-dollar company like Facebook, and one is a creative startup. Most people will go for the billion-dollar company because they can get paid much more. But here's the thing. Big companies make you a machine which just runs the system, while small companies allow you to see how things are built, how passion leads to success, how important decisions are made, and even gives you the opportunities to grow big with a company. Think about people like Steve Ballmer and Tim Cook. They are millionaires today because they joined the companies they worked for when it was still young. The point I'm making here is this. Going to school for a degree or taking a job for pay are both liabilities when you're still young. Instead, you should learn and acquire important skills that can make you rich in the long run. Wasting precious time on little things is a liability because it will hurt and destroy your life. Expecting too much from others, governments, and external factors and little from yourself is a liability which will make you fail in life. Going to school solely for a degree and getting a job only for money is a liability in the long run because you won't learn what you ought to and won't become successful in the long run. Thank you for watching our videos. Don't forget to subscribe. We love you.